I was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder from military sexual trauma after suffering severe flashbacks brought on by the Me Too movement media coverage. I had a visceral reaction to what I was hearing and seeing because it happened to me multiple times. I developed severe anxiety, becoming confused in a permanent state of fight, flight, or freeze without control over my thoughts, feelings, or emotions. I lost my job, my relationships, and my identity after keeping multiple traumas locked away for 40 years and having it unleashed. MST is caused by many difficult situations that men and women find themselves in through no fault of their own. Once traumatized, victims become vulnerable to predators, becoming targets for more assaults. When you are assaulted, you are powerless. After antidepressants and anti-anxiety medications while completing a one-year trauma recovery program at the Atlanta VA, I did not get relief from my symptoms. In fact, they got worse, and alternative treatments were recommended. My doctor at the VA handed me a flyer from the Saratoga WarHorse program. Horses? All my preconceived notions about horses ran through my hypervigilant mind, but I was willing to try anything for relief. I was very anxious upon arrival to Aiken on March 19th. It took until the next day for me to adjust to being out of my element, when I realized that I was in a non-sterile environment with fellow comrades, suffering from some of the same symptoms as I do, without judgment from any of the staff, horse experts, or volunteers. I began to feel safe. My horse's name was John Barleycorn. Yeah, JB all the way. Before I went into the ring with JB, tears began falling because I was going to have to bond with this horse, and I did not want to bond with anyone or anything. Avoidance is a major symptom of PTS. I took the reins, walked in the ring, and looked at JB as if to say, "We have a mission here, so let's do this." He responded by matching his energy to mine, immediately caused my head to come up, and my chest followed. As if in slow motion, I planted each step of my boot firmly on that ground as if I belonged there. I was in control of a 1,200-pound animal that I'd never met before without saying a word, because he had shown his trust in me when I didn't even trust myself. I went home that day and started putting my Christmas decorations away. It was March. And began practicing self-care. I have been able to walk my dog, travel to see my family, and no longer take medications. Thank you. Huge. With the ever-present support of my twin brother, I can be with you today. Thank you, Donald. I keep a photo of John Barleycorn close by to remind myself that I am alive today because of Saratoga WarHorse program. You will not only remain in my heart, but you will also be a part of my soul. I cannot thank you enough for giving me back my life. When I am triggered, or if I'm depressed, I reflect back on those 10 minutes in the ring, and I feel my head rise, my chest follows, and I plant each step as though I belong here, in control and empowered to move forward for the first time since being diagnosed. Thank you for allowing me to share this story and to give me a voice. I hope that you'll continue to support it, and I hope that I can help other veterans through this program. Thank you.